Hello everyone, this is AzVent bringing you what we learned at the Neverness to Everness Launch Preview stream. If this is your first time hearing about NtE, it's a supernatural urban open world RPG launching globally on April 29th, and they just put out a live stream giving us some exciting new info. The team over at Hotta Studio has also given me the opportunity to take an early look at the game, so make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest guides and updates. And with that, let's get into the live stream in its entirety. After starting the live stream with an exciting new trailer, they then went into explaining the world of Hetero, including the anomalies and the espers who inhabit them, espers being the playable characters. They also took the time to showcase some of the environments, and even some of the new vehicles that you can use to explore there, including vehicles such as a race car, wheelchair, and even a hot dog truck. They also went into all the different housing options available, including the different houses that you can inhabit, the items that you can use to customize it, and the ability to invite characters. Expanding on the character interactions, they also showed different updates to the bond system, including being able to hang out with them in the overworld, new voice lines and interactions, and the ability to invite them to different date spots. They also showed off the different side stories and interactions that were available in the overworld. Other features they showed off included the photo mode updates, drone gameplay, and the updates to the City Tycoon gameplay, which is the business management and mini games including fishing, taxi service, and a whole lot more. The bigger updates that they showed off here were new updates to the racing minigame, including 4-player multiplayer, updates to Mahjong, and the addition of multiplayer to the Pink Paw Heist game mode. The last thing they finished off this section with is one of the rewards for the City Tycoon gameplay. As you level up, not only will you earn the S-Class Esper Chiz, you'll also obtain 6 Mind Shards for her, and 5 copies of the S-Class Arc Contemplated Cat. That confirms that we are able to get a max dupe Chiz with max dupes for her weapon, so that's pretty exciting to see. From there, they went on to show off the other characters and factions in the world of Hetero, including factions we know such as the Avon Antique Shop and Stereo Express, to upcoming factions like Tamamochi Street and the Witch's House. They also showed off one of the new playable characters, Aurelia, an A-Class Esper from the Tamamochi Street faction, and then from there, we moved on to seeing both the 1.0 limited characters confirmed to be Nanali and Hotori. Nanali, an S-Class anima unit, is a main DPS centered around buffing her basic attacks through her skill and her ultimate. Her ultimate also summons her minion Underboss, who contributes follow-up attacks alongside Nanali. Meanwhile, Hotori is an S-Class Cosmo burst DPS centered around recording ally support and redirect skills, and then being able to reapply that damage via her ultimate. Her ultimate also enhances her next series of attacks for a period of time, followed by a finisher at the end. They also took some time to showcase the Esper attribute system and the Esper cycle reactions, along with some general combat mechanics. When it came to the gacha system, they were able to confirm some of the information that we knew already, along with providing some additional information. They showcased the Scarborough Fair and system itself, reconfirming the S-rank guarantee at 90 pulls with the soft pity at past 70 pulls. They also provided the dates for both the 1.0 banners. Nanali will be going from launch to May 13th, and Hotori will be following alongside her from May 13th to June 3rd. This does confirm that 1.0 will be lasting a total of 5 weeks, 2 weeks for Nanali, 3 weeks for Hotori. They also confirmed other guarantees, including the 50 pulls for the glider, 120 for vehicle skin, and 200 for character skin, along with the confirmation on the weapon banner system. If you're interested in getting more details on the gacha system in its entirety, I do have a beginner's guide available. You'll find a link to that video in the description below. The last thing they showed off when it related to the gacha system was the awakenings. This is the duplicates for characters. While confirming that awakenings would function the same way as they had in previous betas, they also showed off some of the new art available. So instead of having 6 different images for the awakenings, there's going to be one image that is unlocked slowly as you get the awakenings. At A3, that image will be fully colored and feature some art effects, and once you get to A6, it'll actually be a live 2D art of the character. Moving on to some of the additional content and optimizations that they did, they showed off 2 of the endgame modes. We have high-risk commissions, which function as boss battles, along with Beyond the Rails, a roguelite endgame mode. We also saw some improvements to the optimization of the game. As an example, they used an i7-13700 with a RTX 4060 8GB, and we saw an improvement at around 67% for frames per second. They also showed off some updates to the ray tracing, along with character models and the environment itself. We saw other features like new open world interactions, character-specific smartphones, and also confirmation that the Hangout system mentioned previously will be expanding the roster of characters that you can hang out with, and they used Chiz as an example for this. There was an expansive list of various optimizations across different content, and then we also got the confirmation that there will be a new story arc added at launch that was not seen in previous betas. The last piece of additional content they confirmed was a new portable player via City Tycoon. This one gave you the ability to change background music on demand while exploring, and alongside this, they confirmed some of the different collabs that we'll be having. We saw collabs with Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 The Phantom X, and Tower of Fantasy. With each of these 3 collabs, we will be seeing additional music tracks added to the game, available available through that portable player. When it comes to the vehicle side of things, NtE is partnering with Porsche, including an actual Porsche 918 Spider in the game, and even the Porsche office itself, which would certainly be interesting to explore. For offline collab and events, we have a US only collab with Beard Papa that will be including the opportunity to get different NtE merch at Beard Papa's across the country, and an item giveaway available through Opera GX, although they did not go into detail as to what these items would be. And then before wrapping things up, they made sure to let us know about all the different freebies and rewards available. They confirmed the rewards for the pre-registration, including 20 standard rolls, a free copy of Haniel and A-Class Esper, and a free Officer Whisker Glider. They also confirmed the standard selector. Some additions were the 14-day login event, which includes 12 limited character rolls, a copy of Aurelia, the A-Class Esper mentioned earlier from Tamamochi Street, and a copy of the S-Class Arc Stellar Veil. There was also confirmation on the Hunter level player event. So the Hunter level is the player level inside of the game, and that includes up to 300 Analyth, 35 standard rolls, 10 limited character rolls, and 25 limited weapon rolls. They also wanted to restate the free Max Dupe copy of S-Class Esper Chiz and the free Max Dupe copy of the S-Class Arc Contemplated Cat. Alongside this, they also announced some new skins for Nanali and Chiz. These skins will be available with Rift Crystals, which is the premium currency, so you'll have to buy these with cash. For 1.0, they will be discounted at 1680 Rift Crystals, and then after 1.0, it will be going up to 2480 Rift Crystals, so if you want to take advantage of that deal, make sure to do that within 1.0. Some additional launch bonuses include 1660 Analyth, 10 fabricated dice, and 600 Analyth. With all of these rewards, they calculated over 470 total pulls for the player base. Breaking this down, it's going to be around 178 via Analyth, so those can be either character or weapon, 169 standard rolls, 32 limited character rolls, and 105 limited weapon rolls. These rolls will be available throughout the entirety of 1.0, with a good chunk of them being available permanently. Breaking this down even further, this is enough to guarantee both of the limited characters and their limited weapons in 1.0 entirely for free, which is excellent to see for the player base, and especially for me as somebody who plans to pull both of these characters. Lastly, we saw confirmation on the pre-download. That's going to be happening on April 27th at 10 a.m. UTC +8 time zone, or for those of you in the US, April 26th at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Along with that, there was a reminder about the pre-registration event, which includes an A-rank arc, 1 standard roll, and a chance at PS5 and other prizes. I'll have a link to that available in the description as well. And that wraps up everything we know so far about the launch preview stream for NtE. If this information was helpful to you, please leave a like and comment what content you'd like to see me cover next. And if you're looking for more NtE content, make sure to subscribe, as I do plan to make more videos on NtE as it gears up for global release on April 29th. Thank you again for watching, see you all soon in Hell of the Row, and until next time, peace.